Your dog is more than just a pet. They are a member of your pack, a loyal companion who communicates with you every single day. But sometimes their language can seem very strange, almost like they are from another planet. You might see your dog spinning in circles before lying down, or suddenly start chewing on the lawn like it's a fresh salad. These actions can be confusing, even a little worrying for many owners. The key to understanding your dog is to remember that they are animals first, dogs second, and your specific breed third. Their behaviors are deeply rooted in instinct, energy, and the signals they are receiving from the world around them, including the signals they are receiving from you, their pack leader. It is natural to feel a little lost when your dog does something you don't understand. Why are they barking when nothing is there? Why do they insist on chasing their own tail? These are not random acts of craziness. Every single behavior has a purpose or a reason behind it, even if it is not immediately obvious to us humans. By learning to read these signals, you are not just solving a mystery, you are strengthening the bond between you and your dog. You are building trust and respect, which are the foundations of a balanced and happy relationship. Understanding is the first step toward becoming the calm, assertive pack leader your dog needs you to be. Before we jump to conclusions or label a behavior as bad, we must first observe and listen. What is the energy in the room when this behavior happens? Is your dog excited, anxious, bored, or fearful? The context is everything. A dog that spins when you grab the leash is showing excitement, but a dog that spins obsessively for no reason might be communicating a deeper issue, like anxiety or a lack of exercise. Your role as the pack leader is to project calm, confident energy and to provide the rules, boundaries, and limitations that help your dog feel secure. When they feel secure, many of these strange behaviors simply fade away on their own. So let's explore some of these common but peculiar habits. We will look at what they mean and how you can address them. Remember, patience is your greatest tool. Dogs live in the moment, and they are always communicating with us through their actions and their energy. It is our job to learn their language, not the other way around. By taking the time to understand the world from their perspective, we can provide them with the balance they need to live a happy, fulfilled life as a cherished member of our pack. This journey of understanding brings you closer together and creates a harmony that lasts a lifetime. One of the most common behaviors that puzzles owners is when their dog eats grass. You take them outside for a walk and suddenly they are grazing like a cow. Is your dog secretly a vegetarian? Not exactly. This behavior can mean a few different things. Sometimes dogs eat grass simply because they like the taste or the texture. It can also be a sign of a nutritional deficiency, where they are seeking out fiber that might be missing from their diet. In other cases, it can be a way for them to soothe an upset stomach. The grass can induce vomiting, helping them get rid of something that didn't agree with them. It's an ancient, instinctual remedy. Another classic is the pre-sleep spin. Your dog walks over to their bed and then proceeds to turn in circles 3, 4, or even 5 times before finally plopping down. This is not just a quirky dance, it's a behavior passed down from their wild ancestors. In the wild, canines would circle a spot to pat down tall grass, snow, or leaves to create a more comfortable and hidden nest. This action also serves to scare away any snakes or insects that might be hiding underneath. So, when your dog does this little ritual on their comfy dog bed, they are simply tapping into that ancient instinct to make their space safe and just right for a good night's sleep. Then there is the infamous air barking, where your dog barks at what appears to be absolutely nothing. You look around, you listen, and you can't find any reason for the alarm. But remember, your dog's senses are far more powerful than yours. They can hear sounds at frequencies and distances that are impossible for us to detect, and their sense of smell is thousands of times more sensitive. That nothing could be a squirrel on the roof, a neighbor's car door closing 2 blocks away, or the scent of another dog that passed by an hour ago. They are not going crazy, they are being a dog, acting as the lookout for their pack. Finally, we have the tail chase. While it can be amusing to watch a puppy discover its tail and chase it, this behavior in adult dogs can signal something else. Often, it's a sign of boredom and a lack of stimulation. The dog has pent-up energy and needs a job to do, so they create their own game. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I need more exercise and mental challenges." This is a direct communication to you, the pack leader, that the dog's needs for physical activity and structured play are not being fully met. It is a call for a longer walk, a game of fetch, or some training exercises to engage their mind. Understanding the why is all about looking at the world through your dog's eyes. Many of these strange behaviors are simply instincts that have survived for thousands of years. Take, for example, a dog kicking its feet back after going to the bathroom. It might look like they are trying to cover up their mess, but they are actually doing the opposite. Dogs have scent glands in their paws, and by kicking the ground, they are spreading their scent even further. It is a powerful way of marking their territory and leaving a message for other dogs that says, "I was here." It is a form of communication, like leaving a business card for every dog in the neighborhood to read. Other behaviors are a direct result of the energy you are projecting. Dogs are mirrors of our own emotions. If you are feeling anxious, stressed, or nervous, your dog will pick up on that unstable energy and may become anxious themselves. This anxiety can manifest in many ways, such as excessive licking, pacing back and forth, or destructive chewing. The dog is not being bad. They are trying to release the nervous energy they are absorbing from their environment, and often from you. They are showing you that the pack is out of balance. To fix the dog's behavior, you must first address your own state of mind and project calm, confident energy. Boredom is another major cause of odd behavior. Dogs were bred to have jobs, whether it was herding sheep, hunting, or guarding property. When they don't have a task to perform or a way to release their physical and mental energy, they will invent their own entertainment. This is when you see digging in the garden, chewing on furniture, or nuisance barking. It is your dog's way of screaming for a purpose. The solution is not punishment, but fulfillment. Provide structure, daily walks, and challenging games. A tired dog is a happy, balanced dog, and a dog with a job to do, even if it's just carrying a backpack on a walk, is a fulfilled dog. Sometimes a strange behavior is a learned one. Dogs are very smart, and they quickly learn what gets them attention. If your dog barks and you immediately run over to comfort them, they learn that barking is a great way to get you to focus on them. If they paw at you and you give them a treat, they will paw at you more often. This is where rules and boundaries are so important. You must be consistent in your leadership. Affection should be given as a reward for calm, submissive behavior, not as a response to demanding, anxious, or hyperactive actions. This teaches your dog the right way to get what they want. As the pack leader, your primary tools are observation and calm, assertive energy. Before you worry, take a moment to be a detective. Watch your dog closely. When does the strange behavior happen? What is going on around them? Is it happening after they eat, when you are about to leave, or during a thunderstorm? Keeping a simple journal of the behavior can reveal patterns that you might otherwise miss. For example, you might notice the grass eating only happens on days when you've fed them a different food, or the pacing only starts when you pick up your car keys. This information is power, and it gives you the clues you need to solve the puzzle. Once you have identified a pattern, you can often address the issue with simple changes to their routine. If the behavior is clearly linked to boredom, increase their exercise. Add a second walk to the day or introduce puzzle toys that make them think. If the issue is separation anxiety, practice short departures and arrivals without any drama. Leave and come back calmly, without big emotional greetings or goodbyes. This teaches your dog that your leaving is not a big deal. For most common behavioral issues, the solution lies in providing more exercise, discipline, and affection, in that order. This formula fulfills your dog's needs and creates natural balance. However, it is crucial to know when a behavior is more than just a quirk or a cry for more exercise. You must be the advocate for your dog's health. If a strange behavior appears suddenly and is intense, or if it is accompanied by other symptoms like loss of appetite, lethargy, or changes in bathroom habits, it is time to rule out a medical problem. For instance, a dog that suddenly starts pressing its head against a wall is not being stubborn. It could be a sign of a serious neurological issue. Constant, obsessive licking of one spot could be caused by pain from arthritis or an underlying skin allergy. Your veterinarian is a vital partner in your dog's well-being. If you are ever in doubt, make the call. It is always better to be safe. A behavior that seems psychological, like sudden aggression or extreme anxiety, can sometimes have a physical root cause, such as a thyroid problem or chronic pain. A professional examination can rule out these medical issues. If the vet gives your dog a clean bill of health, then you know the issue is behavioral and you can focus your energy on training and leadership. Be patient, be observant, and lead with confidence. Your dog is counting on you.